Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus, March the 25th through to the 31st. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into the cards, shall we? Okay, we have the World card. I think this is going to be the frequent flyer here, and it really is the energy that everybody is going to be experiencing. Since it is your very first card, you are going to experience it at great lengths. This is a brand new path opening up to you. Something's choking me. Oh my goodness. This is yeah. Hang on here. Maybe just a little sip of something will help. I don't know. It just felt like I was being couldn't breathe. Anyways, back to you. This is a card that says that there is a brand new tomorrow coming for you, waiting for you around the corner, waiting for you to prepare yourself to step into it, to let go what no longer belongs, what stands in the way of joy and happiness in your life. What pulls you down? What burdens you? What doesn't make you feel alive and free and self-expressive and creative? Where are you being blocked? Maybe when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your creativity. Seven of Cups. We don't want to make any decisions too quickly here. We really want to think things through of what we want to let go of what we no longer want to well, not so much no longer wants. It's more of understanding what you truly do want and understanding that if you say yes to this, are you getting all of that? Is it the complete package? Is there parts missing? Is there better opportunities out there? Is there a better way of achieving your goal? And the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is very much a card that is saying that we feel like throwing in the towel. In some ways, we've given it all of our energy. We're tired. We're depleted. We just want to stop. We just want to breathe. And that's okay. If we feel like we need to take a break to breathe under this kind of energy, when full moons are happening and new moons are, happening. This week it's a full moon, it's in fact a lunar eclipse. So we could feel a little bit more tired and a little bit more, and that makes us feel like we just don't have the oomph to do what is needed to be done. But we still have that passion, that dream, that desire within us. So I would suggest to you to take the time out, but do not throw in the towel. For we sit on the threshold of the door of abundance here. It's time to actually stand up and rejuvenate ourselves and see that door there behind us. So this could be even something coming in that is this aha moment, this little epiphany, a revelation of how to go forward. Maybe in your own creativity, maybe through words. Maybe new ideas come in, aha moments, epiphanies. Let's go to work and career. We have the sun, so you shine when it comes to work and career. In fact, something may happen that just out of nowhere, something may happen. This could even be something from the past coming back in. Maybe you worked at a place at one point in time and but that was like 10 years ago, but you get a call from your old boss saying, listen, I need you, I'm doing this and I need you. How, would you like to come back and I can give you this position and X number of dollars? And it could be something like that. It could be where you understand how to take maybe you're an entrepreneur, taking your business to the next level. Maybe it is, taking your business, or you have this wonderful new idea or passion to throw into something that already exists, to take it to the next level and beyond. This is about new beginnings, definitely when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to your stature, when it comes to creating prosperity in your life. This is seeing the new path where you didn't see it before, understanding maybe some of the first steps you need to take, or maybe removing some of those blockages that are actually holding you back from doing that. We have the Page of Cups, so dream it big. Last week I almost got this like fairy tale energy, but I'm not really getting fairy tale energy this week with this card. It's more of, trust. I guess it's trust. Trust in the universe that if you dream it big, something big is going to happen. That it's not just for kicks to grow it that big. It really aligns you with a path that where it could grow that big, that you could have that kind of expansion in your life. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's something new, and it just matches up with your passions. It matches up with who you are, on an authentic level. It is about, maybe you're expressing yourself authentically, and voila, you land yourself the dream. Now, people think that this card, but it really is like you really don't see the cup, but that's only because there's that much goodness flowing out of it. I don't know how I can get that clearer for you. But this is a card that's it's muddied even if I just look at it and I hold it myself. I think that's probably the best angle to give it for you, and that really is clearer than I usually see it as. But this is embracing. This is embracing a new idea, a new way forward. Uh, going after that promotion, going after that raise, growing that prosperity in some new way, some new form. I think you get aha moments, epiphanies this week. Absolutely. And I think those are mainly based on how big you are dreaming. So allow yourself definitely some time to dream. We have make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So get out there and socialize with purpose. Start meeting some of those people that are going to be an influence on your path forward, especially when it comes to your prosperity and your abundance. Okay, make bold choices. Make bold and ambitious choices. Okay, I was right on the choices. Wasn't sure if they used something else there. But yeah, we come to some ideas and we want to implement right away. And I don't think that's a bad thing to try and do that. We have love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So this could be you growing the abundance. So, one of the main things that everybody fights about, I think it's like 80% of the relationships break up because of money, right? And maybe this new idea, this aha moment brings in the abundance, the prosperity that you really need to relax, that the bills are going to be paid. And, that allows for a whole new playing field of dreaming and expanding your happiness, your joy in other parts of your life. So expect great abundance to come into your life this week. Release the past. There is much more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So release the past. Leave it in your rearview mirror, and I think that's exactly what we're doing with this lunar eclipse. Is we are releasing the past of what doesn't work in our lives, about what keeps us away from true happiness. Maybe it's something within. Maybe you are just not trusting like you used to be trusting when you were a little child. Okay, and it's about allowing those walls to come down, those limitations, those hurdles that we've put into place for ourselves to trip ourselves up, that they're all removed, and we can go forward with a sense of knowing. Okay, release the past. Maybe you just haven't been successful in some of your business endeavors, and this is the time when if you hold that over your head, of course you're not going to be giving it the enthusiasm and the drive it needs in order to succeed. Leaving those things in the rearview mirror, knowing that you've learned something along the way of not how to do something, and rather taking new path forward into it. Maybe you see a new way of opening that door to abundance, of prosperity, with something that maybe you've even tried before. Let's look at our relationships. We have the Chariot here. Pull it back a little bit. Okay, especially if you're just starting to step into a relationship or you're dating, do not give away your life story. Okay, keep them guessing. Don't be quick to really step into anything. I think when it comes to a relationship this week, I think you need time to process. You need time to think. You need time to really understand what it is you want. And then once you're sure on that, of course, it's fast forward. But I think we want to see down where those paths lead. It's almost like we're at a forks in a road. We could put ourselves deeper within the relationship. We could pull ourselves away from the relationship. We could go towards different relationships, new relationships. We could breathe life into an old relationship. So there's many different things that we can do when it comes to relationships this week, but I think we want to hold back. I don't think we want to start mending fences or building relationships until we're sure of, we want that fog to lift. We want the sun to come out. We want to understand if there's going to be challenges down the road, how we can do it. If it's not a dead end road, if it's, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think we want to be more of the observer within the relationship rather than the doer within the relationship this week, and kind of getting our a feeling of strength. We have the Empress as well. So it's following your intuition. It's about growing things through compassion, empathy, love. Our intuition will really guide us this week. So, especially if you're out there in the dating world, follow your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, chances are it's not right. And if it feels right, then, you might want to come back for, a second date or something. But um, in regular relationships, this is about giving the love, being present within the relationships, creating the dynamics within the relationships the way we want. So we kind of pull it back and we think it through before we actually step into the doing part of growing that relationship stronger and deeper. We're actually like giving some thought and structure to exactly how we want to mold certain relationships going forward. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Uh, if we love them, let them free. If they come back, they're ours. It's kind of like maybe we're holding on to somebody that needs to go in their own direction right now, or we're holding on to maybe what the relationship used to be like, and it's not that anymore, and we're trying to keep it that, even though it needs to expand, it needs to grow. Maybe your partner wants to take it to the next level, and you're going, no, I really don't think I want to do that. We're fine here, but this is how the relationships, like we've been dating 15 years now, like we don't want that to be in our lives. So it's okay to let go of the past experiences that we've had within the relationships and step into new territories within those same relationships. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And that doesn't mean that we're all separating and we're all getting divorces and our best friends are not going to be friends with us anymore. This means that sometimes we need to pull ourselves back a little bit. And I kind of got that, right at the very beginning, that we're pulling ourselves back a little bit. We're looking at the relationship. So maybe a little bit of time for you to just be you is essential right now in your growth in order to really have those beautiful relationships in the way that you want them and be somebody who is an individual and yet a unity with somebody else at the same time, right? Having anyways, let's go on to growing our personal power this week. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Once again, it's about understanding relationships, the give and take in relationships. Where do we need to step up and give more of ourselves within the relationship? Where do we need to allow the other person to give a little bit more of themselves in the relationship? Is it a 50-50? Is it a win-win? What do we need to do in order to make those relationships what they are, and where do we need to put a little bit of space in certain relationships? We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the S card. Whatever you want is really yours for the asking, but you really have to make the plan. You really have to make the strategy. You really have to understand that you might have to take some bold and ambitious steps forward, making some new choices along the way. And maybe we pull back in order so we can go forward with the strength. But we definitely have the yes card here, the Ten of Pentacles, saying that what we desire we can have, but we have to show up, we have to be present, we have to do the work. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, and being the last card here before I go to the other deck, would symbolize to me that we're going to see by the end of the week how we can expand our path forward, how we can step into the new possibilities, how we can diversify our path, how can we, bring in more and have the expansion of. We have confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So we want to win the war, not the battle. So pick your battles wisely. Step away from the dramas. Stop working on other people's agendas this week. It is about your agenda that matters. We have opportunity knocks. Go for it. I think there is something that is being offered to you. Okay? Don't just shut the door on it. Hear it out. Think about it. See how it can work in your life going forward. I think you'll be truly happy with the results. Vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure. And I think this is something that you need to do on your own based on the separation card in the love and relationships, that sometimes going on or an adventure with maybe somebody that you're not overly familiar with, like they're good friends but you've never been away with them before, but your energy works well together, and maybe viewing the world through their eyes and seeing, going on a little trip together or something can be quite enlightening. It can open you up to new experiences. Try different things that you normally wouldn't have tried with maybe a best friend or your spouse or something, because they know what you like and you know what they like, and so you kind of get in those same ruts every single time. I think this is about you branching out into new experiences, trying new and different things, seeing what you can bring in to the expansion of your world. Definitely a time to explore your creativity and express yourself authentically. That's definitely here in the cards. And embrace new ideas. See where they lead, and have that meaningful, positive dialogue that you need in certain relationships in order to take that step forward, in order to open doors for yourself, in order to bring in harmony and love. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.